Hello everybody, this is Dalitha, and today we're on Aska's route, and this is the final person, sadly. It's kind of a shame, really. I've done all the other characters now, so after Aska, I'm done with Sunrider. Well, Sunrider Academy, there is still the, what was it, the previous game? I suppose it's the previous game, so that'll be something else. And that looks like it has more characters as well, but let's finish this off first. So, let's begin. Another day of hard work has concluded. Whew. I walked out of the student council room exhausted. Kyoto! All of a sudden, Asaga ran across the hallway as if her butt was on fire. Okay. It's a crisis! What's a crisis? Asaga grabbed my hand, head down, and knelt down, looking around suspiciously. I'm being pursued by the bad guys! But bad guys? Come on, we gotta get out of here! What? Oh, bad guys. Okay. Before I could ask any other questions, Aska grabbed onto my hand and dragged me away. Hurry, hurry! Was this just another one of Aska's jokes? Well, as a member of the student council, I wasn't going to have any of this. Aska, stop. Your jokes always go to... Just then, a squad of bald muscle men in black suits came rumbling up the stairs and ran straight towards us. Rumbling up the stairs. Okay then. Oh shit. They look exactly like the Mafia enforcers you see on crime hollows. What the? Oh shit. What was going on? I stopped protesting and ran the hell away with Asaga. We ran across the sky bridge and into the other building. We can borrow Chigara's camouflage cloak to get away from them, away from those guys. Again with the invisibility cloak. How many times have we actually had to use that so far? A lot. We crashed into the science lab. I grabbed the cloak from the counter and turned it on, turning us invisible. I bet they're not even part of the Mafia. They're just a bunch of like people that, I don't know, just sort of like, I want an autograph or something. Something like that. I put my arms around Asaga and pushed her under the desk, under the table, just as the squad enforcers ran past the lab, not the table. Ah, shit. I put my hand on Aska's mouth. Oh, I thought he was going to say he put his hand on her... Yeah. Just... What was this sudden, stupid scenario? The change in genre was way too sudden. After I was sure all of them had run past, we emerged from under the cloak. Pah! Whew! I could hardly breathe under there. I crossed my arms and angrily confronted Aska. What was that? Why were those men chasing after you? Well, you know. I was just playing a bit of hoverball in the field when I struck a whopper and sent the ball flying out of the park. So far, in fact, that it smashed the window of a rather fancy-looking black shuttle. So it technically was the Mafia then, or some very rich person. This guy clad in tattoos came out and shouted at his goons to make me pay. A bunch of those suits they then piled out and started chasing me. Oi, you don't mean that you've been marked by the Mafia now? All because of a stupid hoverball? I put my hand on my face and collapsed. Facepalm. Of all the windows to smash, it had to be some mob boss's window. But it wasn't even my fault! It was an accident. My fault. Okay. Accident or not, we were in a lot of shit. I really hope those guys just get on their shuttle repaired and forget about this incident. It'd be bad if Aska did get marked because of this. She never did. She never failed to get herself into the worst possible form of trouble ever. Looks like we managed to get them a slip though. This is no laughing matter. Even now, this is probably just some fun adventure to Aska. Now, what was I gonna do? Well, go to bed apparently. Okay, I guess I'll be back with more story. Okay then, we have a little bit more story. Here we go. After the incident with the Mafia the other day, I cautiously entered the school grounds. I looked around for any signs of trouble. Alright, the coast seems clear. Damn it. Was I gonna have to live in constant fear for the rest of my life now? What are you doing? I forgot her voice. I jumped in panic and spun around. Oh, Prez, it was just you. Is something the matter? I can't remember how I did her voice. It's a problem with some characters. Some characters I can easily think of a voice, and some of them are like, hang on, what was their voice again? Somehow I got the feeling that bringing up Asaga's latest screw-up with Ava was just going to make my life even more difficult. Nothing much. Good morning, Press. Time for another day of hard work, huh? Ava crossed her arms and looked at me suspiciously. I know you're hiding something, Kyoto. There you go, I think that was the voice, wasn't it? Can't remember. Damn it. Leave it to Ava to be able to see through my lies so easily. You're not convincing for that troublemaker again, are you? Covering for that troublemaker again, aren't you? She put her face so close to me that I thought our noses were going to touch. Oh god, she is getting closer. I've been spending a lot of time with her lately. Have you? I even heard a rumor that you took her out on a date for her birthday. Well, they didn't really, did they? Not at all. I think the worst thing they did was, all that happened really was, after the party, they went to the park and that was it. Not really a date, I would say. I don't know. I swear, it wasn't a date, Press. Even my sister was there with me. Well, aside for that little kiss at the end, that's true. But knowing Aska, that was probably meant to, absolutely nothing. Unbelievable. Anyway, getting close to a troublemaker like that's only to make your life more complicated. You better remember that, Kyoto. Oliver's words did have some truth to them. But geez, did she have to be so controlling? Whatever, it's time for class. Alright. Just do your job, alright? Understood. I saw Aska waiting for me as I entered the classroom. Yo, Kyoto! Looks like those guys decided to give up on me. I sure hope so. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't go after you for just doing that. If it killed someone, I'm pretty sure they'd target you. Or you hurt them. Mind you, if she broke a glass and it hits one of the people inside, then I guess that makes sense. Anyway. Try to be more careful from now on, alright? It'd be bad if you were kidnapped by the Mafia. Aska saluted. Understood! Sa! Sa? Oh boy. I really hope this was the end of that. Oh, it's class time. Yay. Well, I'll be back when there's more story, I guess. Okay then, guys. Looks like we have a little bit more story. I went to do the training at the gym and it popped up. So, if you're curious on how to get this bit of story, that's all you have to do. Nothing too difficult. I entered the gym to a large commotion. Oh no. What could it be this time? Wrong this time. Ugh. No, Press! I could have sworn I reserved the gym this month for our practices. I don't see a facility use request form with your name on it. It looks like I'll just have to give the gym to the gymnastics club. Gym and gymnastics. I think that would work out well. Instead. What's going on here? Kyoto. Tell her that the gym is ours. Aska here forgot to submit the faculty use request form for this month. So the student council filled in the vacancy by giving the gym to the gymnastics club. Come on, you should have known we use the gym. We've been using it this time for a whole year. Who cares whether a little form gets filled or not? You need to file the paperwork precisely to prevent situations like this from occurring. I tried to defuse the situation by standing between Asaga and Ava. Well, Press, you assigned me to fix up the Kendo Club, and I write reports about our progress every week, so shouldn't it be obvious we use the gym for our practices? As long as the proper paperwork wasn't filled, it doesn't matter. No paperwork means no usage, which means a facility which must be filled. Ava was always such a stickler about paperwork. I messed up my hair in frustration. But Press! No buts! If the gymnastics club could file the proper paperwork, why couldn't the Kendo club? That's not fair! We can't lose the gym just over a technicality. I probably said that wrong. Asaga's got a point. Why are we supposed to practice without the gym, Press? You want us to fix this club to be fixed too, don't you? If we're going to have a shot at making it into the Nationals this year, we're going to have to need practice space. You're the manager, aren't you? Take responsibilities of failing to file the paperwork and find a new practice space. Me? No way. Whatever. I'm sure we can figure something out, Kyoto. Anyways, the gymnastics club gets the gym for this month, and that's that. Ava huffed and fumed away. I have a question. Where were the gymnastics club before? Like, where else would they go? Because this is a gym. You'd think they'd be here as well, wouldn't you? They'd be in the other end of the hall or whatever. I don't know. Ava huffed and fumed away. As soon as Ava disappeared, Aska stomped her feet in anger. I don't know what type of voice I should have done that. I plugged my ears and covered my eyes as Aska's mouth flapped wildly as she made a bunch of obscene gestures. See no evil, hear no evil. Is that actually a thing? I guess so. Anyways, what are we gonna do now? With no practice space, the Kendo Club was essentially doomed. Just one crisis after another. We lost the gym, we got attacked by Mafia. Oh, so much fun. What's the problem anyways? I bet it's just because she never got laid. Really? You know, Kyoto, with girls like that, you just gotta pull out your dick and give them a good... Okay. Well done, Asaga. I grabbed Aska and covered her mouth before she fouled her image even any further. I really had to wash out this girl's mouth with soap. Let me go, you fool. Just calm down, alright? Besides, this happened because you forgot to file the form. What's a tiny little form got to do with this? This is just because that hoe wants to get me back. Such a foul mouth. Listen here, Kyoto. You're too naive. If a girl gets jelly, she'll do anything to screw another hoe over. You can count on that. All she'll be doing here is pissing on her territory. That's what. I plugged my ears and at least they bleed from Asaga's language. Anyways, let's just find a new place to practice. Oh please, gods of Ruvia. Please spare the humble man from the tempest of these two women. Well, at least they well, I guess they used the gym in the end. Well, I'll be back when there's more story, I guess. It's fun. Well, there seems to be a little bit more story the next day, so that's good news. I entered the student council room. Huh? It was strangely empty. I guess Ava was busy somewhere else. I sat down on my chair and filled out the latest club report. The music stopped. Oh, no. For some reason, I felt a strange vibe as if I was being watched. Something was off here. I stood up and walked around, looking for anything out of the ordinary. I approached Ava's desk apprehensively. Just as I was about to pull out the chair, Aska materialized straight out of thin air right in front of me. Let me guess, she got the cloak. What? Shh! What the hell was this? Asaga, how did you do that? Aska pushed me down and whispered. I just borrowed Chigaru's camouflage cloak for a bit. Anyways, you better not touch the president's chair. Ava's seat? Why not? Aska's face contorted with a sinister glee. Let's just say, I've set up a little surprise for her the next time she sits down on that chair. Asaga, you can't do that to the president. She needs to be taken down a peg after the whole gym incident. She's a student council president. Well, the more reason to stick a Tidorian dung beetle up her ass. I was not letting the sound of that. Turn the trap off this instant. Just then, I heard the door slide open. Ava walked into the room. Aska grabbed me down to the floor and threw the cloak over us. I was trying to... Why does she keep dragging us to the floor? Aska just keeps grabbing us and making us fall to the floor, apparently. Who? She's just by herself? I would have preferred if she got it up the butt in front of the whole student council. The menacing aura of evil oozing from Asaga's body sent a shiver down my spine. Aska grinned ear to ear as Ava headed towards her seat. Ah shit, what do I do? Do I blow our cover? But Ava would definitely think that Aska's accomplice, well, that I was Aska's accomplice if I did that. And then I would be finished. But Ava was still my friend. Ugh. What kind of horrible god forces these kinds of moral dilemmas on me at all the time? Do we warn or stay hidden? Oh shit. I actually don't know what the right option is for this. Let's save it. I kind of want to do both options. Let's try warn. No choice. I gotta warn Ava about the trap. Aska wrapped her arms around me as I tried to get out of under the cloak. What's she doing now? Shh! Don't do it! Asaga! With a loud thud, we rolled out with the cloak right onto Ava's foot. Ava looked down on me with merciless eyes. Ugh! Ava! I see, you still haven't learnt your lesson after the newspaper incident, Kyoto. Oh, she thinking of that. Look at that face. Oh shit! Despite all the trouble that this woman caused, I see you two have still become quite intimate. And in the student council room to boot. Have you no shame? Her eyes glowed red as if she was about to morph into a fire-breathing demon. I pushed Asaga off me and stood up. No, I swear, this isn't what it looks like. Then what is it supposed to look like? Well, I was just filling out the club report when I... Crap. The pan straight into the fire. Should I sell Asaga out? Oh, I was a man. I couldn't do that. Suddenly tongue-tied, huh? Unbelievable. And I trust you to be my vice president, Kyoto. Damn it, Ava! How could you not even give your childhood friend the benefit of a doubt? None of this was my fault. Asaga, help me out. Kyoto was just teaching me how to fill out the faculty request form. Right, yeah, that's not helpful at all. And that part of that involves hiding underneath the desks? I accidentally dropped my pencil and we were looking for it. I was working on the paperwork on my holo, you dork. Ava narrowed her face, her eyes obviously not believing a word of Aska's story. Oh, so telling me that what exactly did you do to my chair? How did you know? You were the only one staring at it as if you... you were only staring at it as if it was the only thing in the room in the entire conversation. Ava was truly a fearsome opponent. Asaga Okran? What name is that? Look, I don't know. Throughout your entire history at Sunrider Academy, you have caused nothing but trouble. If it were up to me, I would expel you right now. Ava, let's be reasonable. Silence. Did my opinion on this even matter? That was a foolish prank have you set up this time. Was it anti-gravity device you used last year? Or the flash freezer? Flash freezer? Aska bristled with anger. No matter. Once the school administration learns about your antics, you'll stop in due order. Whatever. I don't need you to lecture me. I don't need a lecture by you. Aska fumed away and slammed the door behind her. Unbelievable. And I wasn't even done with her. Ava turned her attention towards me. Oh god. You're in plenty of trouble too, Kyoto. Look, did you really have to be that harsh? Yours made her cry. Of course. Only harsh discipline is going to turn that deuce into a productive member of society. This is Sunrider Academy. We're here to mold non-gooders like Asaga into respectable citizens. And here I thought the purpose of the student council was to make sure that everyone was having fun time at school. Kyoto, you always defend her. Well, I can't help it. I'm supposed to be helping out her club. If you're too lenient, she'll never change. Do you really want her to be an idiot for the rest of her life? Well, you do have a point. But still, I think you're being too uptight. Can't we just relax and take things slow? I knew you were going to say that. You better not do anything stupid, Kyoto, for our sakes. Already buried with things to do, and now I'd have to get a new chair on top of everything. Yes. I wanted to advise Ava's to burn the chair with fire, but I knew saying that was just going to make her explode again. Just don't end up like on my list of problems too. Alright. Oh god, okay. Well, I don't know if that was the right option or not. It definitely didn't feel like the right option, so this time we're going to try hiding. It might not even matter, but we're going to stay hidden. I cringed and watched in horror as Ava headed towards her seat. Just what did Aska do to her chair? Just as Ava was about to sit down, she paused. She saw my open holo on the desk and rolled her eyes. She went over to my desk and picked up my holo. That idiot. Probably forgot this here. Damn it, Ava. Even in your private time you call me that. Come on. Aska looked intently at Ava as if trying to will her into sitting down on her chair. All of a sudden, as if Ava sensed our presence, she spun around. Who's there? I hid with Asaga underneath the cloak and prayed for dear life. Oh shit. If Ava saw me like this, all hell would break loose. I don't even know what they're doing at the moment, but okay. What do I do? Should I make a run for it? Ava walked towards us. Oh shit. I eyed the door while Aska gripped her arms around me. Shh. Shit. Don't give away our position, Kyoto. Ava crossed her arms and stood right in front of us. How would you not hear them? You'd hear a little bit of whisper, wouldn't you? Unless the thing has soundproof as well. She heard that. She most definitely heard that. Right then, Aska stood up from the cloak and tried to make a run for it. Asaga? God damn it, she was abandoning me, huh? I grabbed it onto the tail of the cloak and sending both of us crashing to the floor. Oh, is this going to lead to the same ending? With thunderclouds, with a thunderous thud of chairs and desks, we came to the rolling stop at Ava's foot. Yep, just like what happened last time. Okay, I may as well leave it as that then. I'll carry on when there's more story then. You know, I just realised then, like the kendo club are actually training in the courtyard now. It's quite funny. I didn't mean to get a member, but oh well. Oh, there's more story. Well, that's good news for me, I suppose. I found Aska standing beside the tree in the courtyard. She gave it a kick. She yelped in pain and hopped on one leg. Oi, what are you doing? That student council president just pissed me off so much. You shouldn't have tried to prank her in the first place. You pretty much brought that lecture upon yourself. You're siding with her then? I'm not taking anyone's side. But you're always getting into trouble, Asaga. Can't you just lay low for a while? But let the press cool off and then I'll smooth things over with her. And then we can just file the facility use form for next month. And things will go back to normal. But normal's boring. Don't you want a life to be adventurous? To be adventure, Kyoto? Life's too short not to have any fun. I'm sure there'll be time for fun. But we still gotta work hard to keep earn our keep. The fun comes in between. Bleh. Lame. Aska crept up to me. Come on, Mr. Two Shoes. We're human beings. We gotta live life, you know. All self-restraint's gonna do is turn you into a stuck-up prick like the student council president. Well, if it really was frustrating to be friends with, sure. But if Asaga just settled down a bit and let me smooth things over with Ava, this could all be resolved. Somehow, though, I get a feeling that she was never going to that was never going to happen. I was caught between two completely incompatible personalities: the happy-go-lucky character and the very strict character, I suppose. Oh well. Anyways, thanks for trying to stick up for me earlier. Huh? Don't let the president boss you around, Kyoto. You're what the academy needs to protect. You're what this academy needs to protect the student council body with her tyranny. I have no idea. I just want everyone to get along. Aska gave me a shoulder punch. You're a pretty good guy, Shields. Just remember, a true hero fights for freedom. What the heck? That sounds like something out of an anime. Ufu! See you around! Aska gave me a wink and ran away. What an exhausting day. I limped back home. Why is he limping? Did he knock his leg at one point? I forgot. I was still young and yet my back ached already from all this work. I didn't even want to imagine how stressful my life would be once I became an adult. Who knows? We got a little bit more story, which is good news for me, I suppose. Murray poked her head into my room, again. Oi! I closed my hollow and in irritation. What? Ufu, did I interrupt something? You wouldn't have been looking at something pervy, Idiot. Meh. You're sure energetic looking at porn in broad daylight. Look, I was even doing that, you dumbass. I was even doing that. Oh, like I was even doing that. Wow, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. What is it? Here. Oh, nothing. Just offering my hopeless virgin brother a chance to go on a date with a cute girl. Oh, I wonder who this cute girl could be. It's the holidays, Kyoto. Let's go out together. Figures. And look who's talking. Hopeless brother. It's not like you have any more of a love life than I do. I'm a pure and respectable maiden who keeps her body clean of such indecent impulses. Yeah, right. Tee-hee-hee. Or would you rather hang out with Asaga instead? Idiot, she's just a friend. Besides, wild girls like her aren't my type. That's what you keep saying, but my little sister senses suggest otherwise. Whatever. Let's go then. Alright! Walked over to the shopping district. That's a cute summer dress. My mind wandered as I strolled through the streets of Murray. Honestly, it was pretty boring doing this with my sister. I guess a date with your sister wasn't really what you would actually... really wasn't what it was cracked up to be in E-Rogues. Aw, Kyoto, you're thinking something bad about me again, aren't you? Not really. What if I just dropped dead one day, Kyoto? I even saw this popular E-Rogue on the Hollow the other day, where all you'll do is watch your little sister slowly die in a hospital over the course of a decade. Who would ever want to play a miserable game like that? Oh, please don't tell me that's based off the other game. I doubt it. You'd sure to get something like that happen to me, huh? All the times you hang out with me and acted like you were bored? All those missed chances to finally confess your love to your pure, adorable little sister? If you try flirting your sister, she just basically sends you away. I gave Murray a head chop. Idiot. I didn't sound like that would ever happen. Aw, Kyoto. This isn't any rogue. I doubt stuff like that dramatic would ever happen to us. Kyoto, I suddenly feel a sharp pain in my chest. Cut it out. Seriously, Murray never stopped with her teasing. Why does this make me think they always keep referencing the other game and I keep forgetting? I don't know. Wow, I just don't know. Besides, there's absolutely nothing exciting about a relationship with your sister anyway. The only people who are interested in that kind of relationships are people who have never had little sisters. Is that true? I haven't got any sisters and I haven't had that fantasy. Because if they did, they'd know how they were. So it's both childhood friends and little sisters who get the short end of the shaft, huh? I guess most girls that would be classed as childhood friends are more or less not exactly the stay as friends, do they? They basically go off in their own group and you go off in your own boyish group. That's usually what happens, and you don't really class each other as friends anymore because the groups change so much. I gave Murray a pat on the head. Here. A token of appreciation from your brother. Alright! Ufu. On that note, Murray pointed ahead and we saw a familiar pair of twin tails. I was wondering what the music was going to be like then, but... Oh! What coincidence! It's Kyoto and the little sister! Wahaha! My, aren't you looking cute today? Murray... I love this. It's actually quite awkward but funny at the same time. Murray, what was it? Grimaced. I don't know what that word is. And slid behind me. Yeah, what brings you out here here, Asaga? Nothing much. I was just looking around. Rome gets pretty hot during the summer, so I try to avoid it until sundown. What poverty? To think someone actually lived without a climate controller in this day and age. Aska family really must be broke. That sounds like a piece of hell. Nah, it's not that bad. Just strip down to your panties at night and it's all good. Too much information. Heh. Sure is lonely hanging out by yourself though. If only I had a boyfriend to stroll around with, huh? So weird. Teehee! Oh, I just remembered. I had to order a new packet of rice from Mum today. Murray pushed me aside towards Aska and gave me the thumbs up. Was my little sister seriously trying to get me to be my wingman? I'll just be going now. Have fun, Kyoto. Tell me all about what happens tonight. As if anything would happen. Murray disappeared, all smiles. Seriously, she just left because she wanted to see her brother go on a date. I wasn't sure if I should be grateful or not. If I asked Murray why she left me, she would probably just say something like, "Aw, I was trying to help you out, my hopeless brother, so he doesn't end up a virgin basement dweller, or he becomes a wizard." What is it? If you're is it 30 or I think it's 30. If you're still a virgin after 30, you turn into a wizard. I think it's either 30 or it's 40. God damn it, Murray. Ooh. So, where are we heading, Captain? Well, let's just look around. Given how sudden this date was, I didn't really have a game plan. I never imagined I'd ever go on a date with Aska, of all people. The funny thing is, I love how every single character in this game, whenever they go on dates and everything, they always seem to have at least one outfit. They never change their outfit. It's always the same outfit. Unless they change it later on, then I made a mistake. We strolled around the shopping district and checked out the latest merchandise. Dots. Hey, Kyoto! Have you ever held a girl's hand before? Oh, what's that question about? Of course I have, you dumbass! Really? Oh, phoo! Excluding your sister, of course. Well, I'm sure I must have done held a girl's hand at some point in my life. I don't really see the big deal about it. We're not in basic academy anymore. It's just hand holding, pretty much. Everyone does it nowadays. Yeah, of course they do it. Oh, I was expecting of Kyoto. How about public kissing? Well, if two people like each other, I don't see what's wrong with it. Yeah. No point holding back on your feelings. Just let it all out, I say. I knew it. I bet she does this just to see his reactions. Foo! How about sex on the first date? You dumbass. What are you even saying in public? Teehee! What a virgin response. Ah, you're pretty cute sometimes, Shields. I'm not trying to be cute. Wahaha! Such an indecent girl. She definitely needs a rigorous education to set her on this right path. All of a sudden, Aska grabbed onto me and pushed my head down. Again? Oh, what? Shit! I'm being followed! Oh no, it's the Mafia again. Followed? What are you talking about? Shh! Come this way! The heck? What was this abrupt change in mood? Oh, this is a new image! Oh, not this before. That's good. Aska pushed me towards a narrow alley. This was getting awfully shady. This seemed exactly like the seedy type of alleyway where drunks have their way with each other. Asaga, wait! What's going on? The bad guys! They're after me again! The bad guys? You mean the Mafia again? The hell? But why are they? Why the hell would they be so dead set on chasing down a random girl a random girl, all cause of a broken window? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Kyoto. I turned around and saw a muscle-headed, donned in black spotters. Donned? Shit. He leaned into his comm and called for reinforcements. Come on, we gotta get out of here. I grabbed a hold of Asaga and ran down the alley. What the hell was going on? My life was turning into some kind of stupid horror movie. I saw the end of the alleyway. Come on, there's an exit. A squad of enforcers appeared and cut off the exit. Ah, shit, what now? I turned around to come face to face with a skinhead, a full head taller than me. Ah, shit. I gritted my teeth and awaited the impending bad end. Let me go, you fathead! One of the enforcers grabbed Asaga and hoisted her onto his shoulders, as if she was a sack of potatoes. At this rate, they were going to tie her up and throw her into a truck of their shuttle. I've seen enough organized crime movies on the Hordo to know what would happen to her after that. Yet another dilemma. Of course you're gonna help her. You're not gonna let her be thrown inside a trunk. It was do or die time. No choice. I had to rescue Asaga from the Mafia. After all, I was the student council vice president. Not president, but vice president. Hiya! Sorry. I'm getting too into this. I rushed the muscle head holding Asaga. Here goes nothing. Yeah! It was like running into a brick wall. I bounced off the tower of muscles and splattered onto the ground. Such pain. Kyoto! Suddenly, zap. Did he just taser me? Don't tease me, bro! The last thing I remember was being tased with a stun gun. I woke up in a daze. Where was I? I rubbed my head, and as my memories slowly returned to me. Oh, great, now I remember. I had been kidnapped by the Mafia. Where was Asaga? Did they already deal with her? Gulp. I looked around trying to get a grasp of my surroundings. It looked like I was in some kind of dark warehouse. Shit. Held hostage in a shitty-ass warehouse like in a stereotypical crime hollow? Could this get any worse? All of a sudden the door opened. Ah, Bright. Oh, Kyoto, you're back! Okay. The fuck? I peered beyond the door and realized that I wasn't in a warehouse, but the storage room of some fancy hotel. As for Asaga, she looked completely fine. So much for being gang raped. Oh, don't want to know that. Hate that. Now, where the hell were we? I can't help but laugh at this, I'm sorry. It's so weird. Oh, this is brilliant. Look at that little face. Aww. Asaga took me to a table where a morbidly obese man was waiting for us. Was he the Don of the cartel? Did he bring me out here so he could cut some kind of shady deal for my life? I gulped and sat down. Okay, Cullen. Okay, what voice am I gonna do for this guy? Welcome, boy. Sit down. I think that's the best. I don't know. I haven't got fat obese men voices. I'm sorry. I nervously looked around and seeing if there was any easy escape path. Aside from the two enforcers, there was another pair of guarding the door. And looking out the window, it looked like we were at least 30 stories high. There was no way we were going to escape out of this place in one piece. Now, where's our meal? Bah! Waiter, make haste. Can you not see that my beloved fiancée is starving? What? What? You mean Aska's engaged? Well, no, is it engaged? I guess it's a form of engagement, isn't it? To this fat man. Well, no wonder she was running. Wait, what? I looked around looking for another woman at the table. What was that? What was the Don talking about? The other kind of people at the table were just me and Asaga, and the two bodyguards. Suddenly, it all clicked. My face zoned in on Asaga, who looked rather visibly flustered at this point. You're the Don's fiancé? Oh, wow, nice looking food. Well done. Well done. It looks like it's just been photoshopped in. Would you like a cola? I would like a cola, please. I don't know. I can't stop laughing. This is so weird. The man eagerly cut through his plate with pork chops. Now, my dear, would you please introduce me to the gentleman who accompanied you today? Ahem. This is Kyoto Shields of the Sunrider Academy Student Council. He's been helping out the Kendo Club. Aska nervously laughed, obviously wishing she could just disappear beneath the table. She came into the room happy, and now she's like really embarrassed. Student Council, eh? That must mean you're a smart one, eh, boy? Well, I wasn't really sure how to respond, and it seemed like he was more interested in carrying out the conversation himself anyways, so I decided to play it cool until I figured out what was going on. I keep clicking off the game. I see. Now you've become quite close to my beautiful wife-to-be. Poor Asaga. He stabbed the meat with his fork. The boys of today dress themselves up like women. How? How did people dress themselves up as women? Unless he means the Kyotos looks like a girl. I suppose a little bit, I don't know. They do not understand what true man is measured up by the weight of his girth. As in girth, I mean my flab. I need another table. I need more food than this. More. Is that not right, my little fawn? I could only cringe. And the same way, it's so awkward. Kyoto, this is Baz Cullen, the owner of the Imperial Transit Inc. He's a long-time friend of my dad. Huh. I still remember the day I met your old man. He was a sharp one, back in his days. I had a glare sharp enough to spear a hog. I like hogs. I sat uncomfortably as Cullen spoke at length about Asaga's dad. Oh, now he's got his mouth open. I wish to devour you. He's like, please help me. All of a sudden, he pounded his fist on the table, making all the tableware clatter. Eat, boy. Can you not see that there is food in front of you? Bah. You needn't fear. I am not so foolish as to poison good food. Somehow, I could believe that. Now, my little fawn, should we not discuss the plans for our beautiful wedding day? What happened to your father's business truly saddens me. How long must you continue to live in such wretched poverty when you can rest in the loving embrace of this affluent man? Oh, please just kill me now. About that. Please call off the wedding. What? Surely must be a mistake, my love. No, there's no mistake. I'm sorry, but I can't marry you anymore. Because I'm actually going out with Kyoto here. Oh, well, this is one way how to start a relationship. Oh my god, it's so awkward. What? If I cannot have you, I must devour him. Then you will be mine, little fawn. Oh, what? Now? This sure was news to me. But my shock was but appear compared to the dismay which rolled over Cullen's face. What? That face! Oh god, the music. Jumped me for this flimsy she-man. Oh, he is on about me being a hot female. She-man? Cullen frowned his brows and glared at me as if I was a little prey to be hunted and eaten. Boy, is this the truth? Ah, shit. Even though Aska was totally bullshitting all of this, I guess I had no choice to play along for now. Besides, the thought of Aska getting married to a pumpkin pie, pumpkin, I mean, like Cullen was too gross. Of course, I'll protect Asaga from now from you. Wait, what? I'll protect. What did he say? There you go. I'll protect Asaga from you. Money doesn't mean anything in the face of love. So shit lame. What was I even saying? Grrr. Cullen eyed me, staring, and we stared each other down, mano a mano. Shit, I had to blink. All of a sudden, he broke into a jovial laughter. Very well. If you can truly make my beloved happy, then I shall gladly relinquish her to you. Wow, okay, at least she's nice about it. Just awkward smiling. But you had better not break her pure, innocent heart, or else my retribution shall be swift and overwhelming. You will taste delicious for my tea. Pure and innocent heart? Kyoto and I are already so happy together. Aren't we dating? Yeah, we're totally birds of the feather. Shit, this is terrible. Now, there is food in front of us, is there not? Let us enjoy this dinner together. Oh yeah! Yeah. Well, Aska disappeared. I finished what was the most awkward meal of my life. Aska went to use the bathroom, leaving me with Cullen. He leaned in towards me as giving me a fatherly advice. Boy, that girl's been through some tough times. It has been my desire to keep that Oakruns girl well taken care of. But if this is her wish, then I have no choice to respect her decision. Okay. Just know that if you do not take the utmost care of her... Cullen leaned back as the bodyguards cracked his knuckles. I will devour you. Understood, sir. Ugh. Shit. Just what kind of trouble was I in now? Not only did I have to fake a whole relationship with Aska, but somehow my life depended on duping this pigman. God damn it, Asaga. After we were out of here, I was going to just... I'm back! Ah, now, it is time for your curfew, is it not? Men, take these two back to their homes, and arrange transportation for me while you're at it. I would desire to have 2 heavy trucks take me home. I left with Asaga, eager to get the hell out of this place. I'm the same way. He went to sleep. Okay. No more story? Okay. Well, okay. Cullen's disappeared then. Oh, what the hell? It's so weird. Okay, I'll be back with more story. Well, we got a little bit more story. I'm guessing what happened before her being chased is mainly because of that Cullen guy. Oh dear. Brilliant. This is brilliant. I confronted Asaga about what happened. Asaga, you've got a lot of explaining to do. Sorry, Kyoto. Too many things that ended up happening. Sorry about the trouble. Trouble? You just made it sound like this was a minor kerfuffle. Not only did I pretty much get engaged to her, but on the other day, but my very life depended on dumping Mr. Pork Chops. That I was going to get married to Asaga. Mr. Pork Chops. So who's that Cullen guy? A friend of your dad's? They were business partners back when my dad was a CEO. I think my dad set up my marriage to Cullen sometime before I was born. Well, anyways, don't worry about that too much. It's mostly just a joke between my old man and Cullen, alright? So it's nothing serious. It seemed pretty serious when I saw it yesterday. Now, what are we gonna do? Cullen thinks that I'm gonna be your husband. Well, what's wrong with just pretending for a bit? Don't worry. It's all a joke anyways. He's just trying to mess with you, that's all. Aska was not grasping the gravity of the situation. Knowing her, the end of the world could come and she'd be laughing that things were just going to be hard. It was obvious that talking to her right now wasn't going to get anything solved. Whatever. I'm exhausted. And it's only the beginning of the day. Just, please don't cause any more trouble for me, alright? Understood. Sorry. What the hell is going on? Well, Mr. Pork Chops is disappeared, and I guess we'll wait until there's more story. Oh, bye! Okay then, guys, we have a little bit more story. Enjoy. I enter the classroom with apprehension. That day was coming up. It's pure day. Yeah, it's almost pure day, eh? That's right. Who are you going to give your chocolates to? Ufufu, Chigara. I've got an announcement. I'm actually going out with Kyoto. Oh dear. Oh. I never knew. I jumped from my seat. Wait. God damn it, Asaga. What was she doing making such a bold proclamations in the middle of the class for? I hadn't even decided for sure if I was ever going to play along with her little charade. No need to be so shy, Kyoto. Weren't you the one who confessed your feelings to me during the vacation? Asaga grabbed my tie and pulled me to her face. Wasn't it? You... I never knew Mr. Manager had feelings for Asaga. No, Chigara. Don't go away. The red-haired skeever. Oh, reminds me of Skyrim. I was just making all fun of it. I was making all this up. Don't close your heart to me. Oh, you already went out with Chigara. And a bit of Lin at one point, so you should be fine, Kyoto. Please be happy with Aska from now on, then. Shut down. Completely and utterly shut down. She didn't even even as much as put up a fight. Just kill me now. I guess you'll just be getting friendship chocolates from me then. This year. That just sounded like I was gonna get a lot more than that if it weren't for this doofus. Chigara's words echoed in my head. Friendship chocolates. Friendship chocolates. Friendship chocolates. Look forward to my delicious love chocolates, Kyoto. I hate you, Asaga. Day after day, I got nothing but trouble from her. Give me back my ordinary school life. I didn't want to be tailed by a pork chomp scoons for the rest of my life. I can't stop laughing, I'm sorry. I didn't want Ava to hate me. I didn't want Chigara to give me the cold shoulder. I like he doesn't really mention Soda very much. Oh, Infinite Emperor. Please save this young man from his I can't stop laughing. Travails. Oh dear. Well, I guess I'll be back on Pure Day. I want to see what happens. It's brilliant. Well, there seems to actually be even more story. Surprisingly. I wasn't actually expecting this. I thought I was going to have to wait until Pure Day before the next bit of story. Hey!
Hey! Who's that? That's the student council vice president. He's pretty hot. I want to give him chocolates to him. He's got a pretty bad taste in girls though. He's been crazy about he's been seeing the crazy captain of the kendo club. You mean the kendo club captain who flooded the entire gym last year? Yeah, the kendo club captain.
Shit. Frustration bubbled inside me as I waded through the sea of womanhood in the courtyard. My popularity was nosediving. At this rate, I was going to become the laughingstock of the entire school. It's a bit mean, a little bit, isn't it? Judging him just because he's going out with Asaga. It's a bit mean. It is you. We haven't had Solar in a while. In my frustration, I nearly walked into Solar. Solar? I'm gonna save a new slot in case I missed something. Solar winded her eyes in surprise and backed away from me. I sensed a dark premonition. Even Solar was distancing herself from me now. This can only be the mark of the crow. What? Horrible accidents after horrible accidents will befall you this year. Fragile items will fall and break. Young girls will trick you and lead you astray. Your closest comrade will betray you. Okay. It will surely be an agonizing year. I couldn't be surprised at all if that was the case. How do I save myself? I need your help, Solar. Only divine intervention can save me now. The Shrine of Shah is your only hope. There's a small altar deep in the mountains. Go at the thickest hours of the night and pray for salvation. You must make haste before the mark manifests itself. Manifests itself? The darkness is too great. I have no idea if she's acting or not. Solar covered her face as if she could not bear to see me. I shall wait for you at the shrine tonight. Come before you get consumed by the crow's spell. The whole thing sounded ridiculous, but at this point I was desperate enough to try it. Alright, I'll see you at the shrine then. I returned to the abyss. This is so weird. I met Solar at the shrine as the sun was about to disappear from the horizon. Welcome to our shrine. Thanks for helping me, Solar. I didn't think a girl would go through the trouble of hiking into the mountains at night. It is not an issue. I am merely performing my duties as a sacred shrine maiden, a Ruthian dynasty. I have gathered some provisions. The hike is long. I hope you are prepared. So I pointed to a backpack on the steps of the shrine. Phew, this was going to be a lot of work. I already tried to tired from coming from a long day of work, but now I had to climb up to the mountain. Clearly, there was no respite for student council members. I put on the backpack and followed Solar to the start of the mountain path. Come this way. You're not going to disappear on me again, are you? All of a sudden, the weather changed. The skies darkened and the rain clouds gathered over us. Oh, it's raining. Lightning bolts lit the sky and brought on a downpour. Oh no! No! The mark of the crow resists our attempts to neutralize it. The wind howled, sending rain into my face. The trees in the mountains swayed menacingly. I don't think we can go up the mountain in this weather, Solar. Alas, our mission is thwarted. Your misfortune is powerful. I truly fear what will befall you. Was this just bad luck, or was I seriously cursed? I wasn't superstitious by any means, but the string of misfortune failing on me was just too much. What happened to my shining student life? Things were going so well. But then the storage room incident happened, then the faculty request form mishap, followed by getting tasered and trapped by pork chop goons. Come to think of it, There were all warning signs swirling around Aska's head the whole time I knew her. I just kept giving her the benefit of the doubt and letting her off easy. How did things turn out like this way? We'll have to abort, Solar. Abort. Understood. We shall attempt our pilgrimage another time then. I put my head down and barely managed to leave the shrine without being blown away by the wind. That was a total failure. Okay, we fell onto the bed completely soaked. Okay.